this very beautiful man's gonna.
He really is gorgeous.
He's gonna share his perspective on having friends, and I hope it's fucking. I tested it earlier. It's not a very loud video.
This man needs to be immortalized in. Wait, well, Rags, you might be Indian. By the way, I'm Indian. Well done. Oh shit, was I right?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, right. That means I get all the money.
Yes, that's how that works.
So, right. I think I was saying something about how they need to cast Jared and how they need to immortalize him in a marble statue.
Dude, look at that. Look at that. Love you, MauLer and Rags. Fuck you, Wolf.
I love you too.
Dude, that's $200 fucking dollars.
Yeah, that's extreme. I recognize that name as well. I think he's done this before.
Voorhees? I want to say that. That sounds familiar.
But,
yeah.
Can I get the 200 just for that last time?
God damn. That was either a $200 piece of love or a $200 shit on Wolf.
He paid that much just to say "fuck you, Wolf." But yeah, that's extremely kind. Thank you very much for the 200.
Extremely kind.
Well,
extremely kind. What do you do? What do you say?
2/3 of it are extremely kind.
I liked my 100.
And you put a heart after it, Wolf. I'm sure it's in jest. You're fine.
Yeah, maybe he means like in a physical. He means in the biblical sense.
A literal sense, you mean?
Oh well, in that case.
No, the symbolic sense.
The technical sense.
Yeah,
biblical.
Oh, God. Who was that guy who made that video?
That was there was one about hell, wasn't it, in Doom?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
I can't remember who he was.
Hold on, I can look it up. Hell in Doom.
See, look at that, MauLer.
HN Entertainment.
To clarify, I am still making the critique on The Force Awakens. It's just huge. It's taking ages. Okay, so don't worry. This is me. Instead of taking a break and doing nothing between writing my script and doing my videos, I decided to hang out with these guys. Okay, it's fine. It's still being worked on. I swear. I'm gonna start getting loads of questions now. Be like, when's it coming? I can't give an estimate because I'm not 100% sure, but Patreon is where I update all of the free updates, so I don't have to pay for them. It's literal explanations of how the work is going. So it's all coming, and I can at least say it's going to be at least 13 hours in total. So you got that.
Jesus Christ! Why do you do this to yourself?
That's the funny thing. I very cautiously say at least because I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being 15.
What a beautiful lad.
You know what that means. If it's that long, that means you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Get long, go wrong.
Nobody who was that long was ever right.
It's true. You're not even wrong.
So is everybody ready to hear Jared Genesis' thoughts on having friends?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I am ready.
All right.
Let the games begin.
I've been preparing for this moment my whole life. Oh, that is quiet.
Yeah, literally, if I look at OBS, it's barely skimming, like being registered.
So, yeah, I have my audio.
Check your volume. Check your watch together volume. Make sure it's as high as it'll go, because I think it defaults to halfway.
It's highest.
Yeah, I have it as highest, and I have my speaker or my headphones at highest, and I can still barely hear him. God damn it, Jared! You got the lighting correct, but you didn't do the audio.
I'd rather have dim and loud than bright and quiet.
Genuinely, I think the background noise of my microphone is louder than the video.
Let's give this a look here.
I feel like a lot of people may struggle with this.
So, how I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for us to take this and raise the volume of it. Do you? Because, yeah, apart from, I don't know.
Is there? I was about to ask if there's subtitles. Like, why would anybody have transcripted this?
Maybe I can look for another Jared video. There's already.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find a loud, make sure you save this one though. We'll have to find a way to watch it because it's gold probably. Why is this man shirtless?
I can find another shirtless one for us.
I'm sorry, guys. I wish we could have watched this one, but it's just download the video, normalize it. But someone needs to have a sound.
We got Star Wars: The Force Awakens review by Jared Genesis, and his hair is.
Wait, I thought he... Go for it, but I hope it's loud enough as well. I'm worried that none of them will be loud enough now.
Hold on, I'll DM it to you real quick.
You can just type it in the message and watch together, and you could play it right from there.
Oh, I can? Hold on.
You can indeed. In the chat, just link the video, just copy paste it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then hit the play button. I see he's. I didn't. He converted to Hinduism while we were away, which seems really strange.
I just want to see how loud it is. It's like, please, Jared, shout into the microphone. You can
Is
do
that
it.
is that a safe on the right hand side of the screen?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What is that?
I think that's actually like the back of a monitor.
It
Oh,
might
it could be, yeah.
But I'm going to choose to interpret that it's a safe.
I love the idea that it's a safe.
It's weird because his bed is no longer the flat plastic table. It's now something
An actual
different.
bed.
Well, we can't determine that, but it's something different.
Yeah, we can't go too far ahead of ourselves and assume that he actually has furniture.
I'm still
There's a little-
concerned that we won't be able to hear this video, though.
Well, we'll see.
Alright, you guys.
It's a little louder.
This video is definitely way overdue. I
Just like the last one.
This movie like freaking a year ago. I mean, maybe not quite a year.
Wait, just stop it there. I just want to see what the chat says. Is that because I can hear it, but I actually have
Yeah, I
to.
can hear it.
I have to sort
Yeah.
of squint with my ears, if that makes sense. Just a little bit, like make sure.
I'll keep looking for Jared videos. Hopefully, I can find one. Boogie Cam Girl drama.
Sound
Okay.
booster for Chrome. I don't even know what that is.
Sound booster for Chrome. Let's take a look really
oh my
quick.
god! Oh my god! Why I believe grade A under A committed suicide. Hold on, I want to see.
Sound
Just wanna-
booster that works.
Yeah, near-
Yeah, it's just an extension. You just click it there.
Oh, really? Okay, let's have a look.
Oh,
Yeah.
this one's actually like. This video's actually positively received.
Is it volume booster? Is that it?
I'm checking this out right now. I'm gonna do a bit of this is just a test here.
Shit. You know, stuff happens, and
Oh, that works really excellently.
What's the extension called? Like,
Let me get the link for it. Let me go back to the link. Copy link address. I just put it in the Discord chat. Try that. It actually works quite excellently.
I love it's called Sound
we just
Booster that
solved it.
works.
Yeah, I know. It's like, well, give the people what they want.
Use this
Use
extension,
this extension by clicking on this coupon.
Oh, is it literally 3 choices? Mute, mid, and loud?
Which one's the? I guess I can figure it out.
it's her video, and
Okay, it hasn't done anything yet. I can't tell which of these options is
Well,
the one
here.
I want.
Yeah, the darker it is, the louder it is. Much like nothing else in particular. So I have mine on like the orange icon, but you can do like the red one makes it go louder. But yeah, green, I think green is default, and then the darker it gets, the louder it gets. Like red is loud.
seriously believe
Yeah, it hasn't
Oh, it
changed
does
it.
work.
spend more time
Oh, it's worked for you guys? It doesn't work for me.
like,
Okay, click it here. Have it look like that. You want it to look like this.
Yeah, that's what I've got it as.
And it isn't working because it's working really
Did you
well
guys have
for
to
me.
refresh, or was it did it just work?
It just worked.
Hmm.
Refresh just in case.
Fucking communist UK internet.
Worthless.
and actually watching stuff. And it shows too, not just movies, but
Yeah, I'm
Is it
not
still
really.
not work?
my dad
Are you sure that's the icon it's on? Try the orange and the yellow options.
Yeah, let it play for a second. I'm just gonna change them as he talks and see if it does anything.
recently got this new thing. I'll leave it in the link in descriptions when I figured it out. When I remember the name. I
Okay,
forgot
that is
the
actually
name of it.
weirdly it started working as I was playing it.
Yeah, boy.
So hopefully, okay, audience, is this better?
Definitely way overdue.
Yeah, looking at the levels on OBS, they should be able to hear that now. Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to go back to the other one, or do you want to stick with this one?
We could do. You want to fucking just do this? Do them both?
I don't think we can get through both of them.
Well, it'll give us a good laugh and it'll give the audience a
Where
good
the hell
laugh
do you have
as
to
well.
be?
Should we let the audience decide? We'll
Yeah,
see.
Yeah. Do you want to see the Star Wars The Force Awakens review by Jared Genesis, or do you want to see Jared Genesis' thoughts on having friends?
Oh, by the way,
my concern is that the title for the latter will be funnier. However, the subject matter of the former will be funnier.
oh, loads of people are voting for both. We could do both.
Ask Voorhees.
Oh yeah, Akiba Voorhees. What would you prefer? He actually donated again. He said 10 for each chin on Jared, and he donated 22.
See, here's the thing, Jared. What you want to do is you want to get that that goatee going. You know, a little bit of that chin line there to hide it. You know, it really accents your jaw there. That's what you want to do. You want to Chris Evans that bitch.
I don't think he said anything yet. I'm waiting, but it looks like fucking 90% of people want both.
Yeah.
So, all right,
until we get a veto from Voorhees, we're gonna go for it.
Let's go with it. Let's hear the Star Wars Force Awakens review.
Trying to finish this movie like freaking a year ago. I mean, maybe not quite a year, but holy shit.
It does make it sound like he's been attempting to watch the video for a year. Like he was trying and failing to, and he just now was able to.
How does his hair stick out in the way that it does?
He looks like a Street Fighter character who's retired.
Retired for about 3 years.
And, you know, it's funny, I was just watching a Cinemassacre video, and I seriously believe...
You know, that's consistent in the Jared lore. He watches Cinemassacre. He's mentioned AVGN a few times now. It's like, yep.
He just hasn't figured out what James Rolfe's real name is.
James Ralph.
Didn't we? Oh, you made that joke with was it Luis or was it Wolf? I can't remember. Someone made that. I think it was you, Rags, right? And he was like,
"Well, I said it one more time, yeah, cause yeah, Louis said James Rolfe, and I said, don't you mean James Ralph? And you laughed, but he didn't. He didn't know.
I spend more time scrolling through Netflix trying to find a movie than actually watching stuff. And shows too, not just movies, but my dad recently got this new thing. I'll leave it in the link in descriptions when I figured it out. When I remember the name, I forgot the name of it. It's a free app you can download, but you have to do a bunch of shit. Like, it's complicated. But yeah, he can watch literally anything for free. It's amazing.
Wait,
torrent?
All right,
I was about to say, is that legal?
Listen, it's also important to note there is no link in the description, which means I never figured it out.
And I love
just
this,
so you
like,
know.
yeah, he figured this thing out where he was like getting money from banks by taking knives to people and just asking them. Like, wait.
The decimal points 2 point over and then shaving those off of accounts.
Is he like sharing in like the Amazing Atheist's lore with his dad?
Oh, the scabber.
But the point is, Jared never figured it out because it's not in the description of the video.
I don't even, what was his point? An app where you could watch everything for free. It's like that's not a thing. You've been illegal. You've been doing naughty things.
You've been illegal. You did an illegal. You did a bad.
Naughty Jared.
Naughty Jared, look at him. He's got that criminal smile.
Yeah, you go into jail and you think, okay, people like Al Capone have been here, and then you just go into the cell and you find
telling you, man.
Jared.
They say every Clyde has his Bonnie, but I shudder to think.
Wish I could remember that name to tell you guys, but anyways.
Yeah, fuck it.
And he never did.
Anyways, on to a movie.
This app is so great and amazing and wonderful. I can't remember what it is, but it's great.
Review.
You just have to figure it out.
Yeah, you can figure it out, right? If I leave you no clues or anything.
Just
Star
look up
Wars.
illegal movies.
Illegal.
Google totally legal movie downloader.
There's like an offer to do it legally, and he's like, no, the illegal one, please.
There's instructions on how to do it in the new movie, Unfriended Dark Web.
Is that
I
the
know,
is that the
because
name of the
I've seen
film?
it. I've seen clips of it on YouTube.
Is the subtitle actually Dark Web?
Yeah.
It's
Ugh.
Dark Web or Dark Net?
Oh, it's one of the two. I think it's used incorrectly.
Yeah, because I know that the one they use on the cover isn't the one they use in the film.
I haven't
On the
actually
cover
watched
they say
the
dark
film,
web,
so
and on the film that's what I heard from like Your Movie Sucks or something.
yeah, that's what I heard.
Was that the front says dark web, but in the movie they only say dark net.
Darknet.
Well, like they didn't figure it out until after they finished the movie.
It sounds like a scare tactic that does it for the audience, because the audience is like, is the darknet a real thing? It's like, oh my god,
Dark web. There's like a spider.
there's no lights in the dark web.
It's fucking like flies.
It's like that scene in Return of the
what
King
is
with the
it,
really big spider, and it makes me really scared to think about it.
Oh yeah, Shelob.
It's like the Hobbit movie. Like the spiders in the Hobbit.
Oh wait, yeah, they were they?
Yeah.
I completely
That's where
I've
the elf
forgotten.
the elf chick shows up.
I've forgotten way
stabs
too
the
much of the Hobbit films. Like, I can't even tell you how they managed to fill in the time between leaving the Shire and ending up with the Five War thing.
The funny thing is that the Battle of the Five Armies in the book takes up like 3 pages.
Who's the person who made a joke where they were like, the Battle of Five Armies, there's not even 5 armies, just 4, and...
Oh, there are
it's-
5 armies, it's just that the
it's-
5th one is so small.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
more like a group. For like the 4 armies and some guys.
If we go by proper definitions, you are considered a group, not an army. Aww.
You're not even half a battalion. You're not even a platoon.
They just came really late to the party and unfortunately had an encounter with a really big bear and some eagles.
Oh, and yeah,
4
so for
armies
anybody,
and the
you'll be
3.5
able to
squads.
find this stream in, I guess I'll put it in my Discord. It'll be unlisted, but it'll be there. If you guys ever feel like you want to watch it again. I don't know where else I could put it. I could put it on Twitter, I guess. To get people to be aware of it, you know.
Yeah, make a second channel for him hauling around.
That actually is the plan. I've just been busy.
Because there's so much stuff that you do. There's so much space in between the big ass videos you do that little bitty drip feeds maybe could some people might enjoy it.
People like
you went to see-
confirmation that I'm not dead. I think that's one of the benefits, you know.
Yes.
Oh,
or
and
else
I know
they'll think
the-
you committed suicide.
I know that the dark or deep web is actually a thing. I'm saying that they're making it seem like it's almost like a horror thing, like to go there. It's a dangerous
like-
place where people will
Like
kill
where
you.
demons and shit.
Yeah.
You can't get there through conventional means.
All right, here we go.
Fuck. What's the name of it? It's been so long.
You forgot the name of the movie
not
you're
The Last
reviewing?
Jedi, but the other one, The Force Awakens. That's it,
forgot
right? That's
the
the
name
Star
of
Wars
the
7, The Force Awakens. I forgot, man. It's been so long.
It's been so long, Wolf. Come on.
It's been so long. This wasn't even off the cuff of this. He didn't see it and then decided to do a review. He just randomly one day decided to do a review of it. It's like if I decided to randomly do a review of the Goonies one day, like haven't seen it in years. Let's talk about it.
To finish it on Netflix, I can't believe they put the Star Wars movies on Netflix because they literally have jack shit when it comes to anything like superhero related or
What does this have to
popular.
do with the
What?
review of The Force Awakens?
I watched Captain America: Civil War on Netflix. What the fuck?
I was gonna say I don't watch Netflix, but I'm pretty sure that the superhero stuff's everywhere.
Yeah, here. Let me log into Netflix real quick and just type in superhero.
I know that the only Star Wars movies on Netflix are like
Okay.
literally only the Disney Star Wars. At least
So
last time I checked.
if I type in superhero on Netflix, I get Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, The Flash, Thor Ragnarok, Supergirl, DC's Legends, Arrow, The Dark Knight, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Batman Begins, Black Lightning, etc., etc.
Yeah, but they don't count because
Daredevil, Luke Cage, Captain Underpants, Pirates of the Caribbean,
Captain Underpants.
Star
Oh, well,
Wars: The Last
that's probably
Jedi.
Jared's personal superhero.
Mm.
So, yeah, Jared, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man.
What sayest thou?
There's a few things, there's some Pixar movies which are probably gonna start taking off.
Why?
like-
What?
Uh,
Pixar movies are
think
gonna
it's because
probably start taking off.
It's because of Disney, right? I think Disney's gonna eventually take their stuff off Netflix and do their own thing.
Oh, I thought he meant taking off as in doing well.
Oh, yeah.
If he meant
You know,
taken
no,
off,
Pixar-
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Pixar, they're a bunch of up-and-comers, a little indie studio.
That's what I thought he was saying.
Yeah.
It's like Pixar, they might do well someday.
I don't know if you've heard of them. Movies like Toy Story, you know, you probably never heard of them. They're kind
I heard of the second one, but that's about it.
yeah.
Netflix really bites. Like, it's so terrible. I can't believe it's still as popular as it is. Well, then again, no, I take that back. I can understand because of all the, you know, crazy liberals and stuff who like stupid SJW TV shows.
But not like Jared
Fucking-
because he's
What?
an alpha.
What movie is he talking about?
I don't even know
I
at
missed
this
it.
point.
I think we're gonna have to go back because he's like jumped on something here.
Yeah.
Worst
What?
movies on Netflix because they literally have jack shit when it comes to anything like superhero related or super popular and trending. Like, there's a few things, you know, there's some Pixar movies which are probably gonna start taking off, but Netflix really bites. Like, it's so terrible. I can't believe it's still as popular as it is. Well, then again,
Wait, so Netflix is liberal?
So Netflix, yeah, like Netflix as a service.
I love how this Jared Genesis video reviewing The Force Awakens has somehow turned into a Netflix review.
After his illegal downloading app that he wanted to share.
He wanted to share it, but he couldn't figure it out, and he never put it in the description. So don't worry about it.
I've never heard anyone refer to Netflix as liberal, but fair enough.
Me neither. I've never heard of that. Maybe it's because The Last Jedi is what got them to remove.
It might have
the
been
reviews.
because of that whole like what was it called? Dear White People.
Oh, that was a show on
Oh,
it, wasn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, that went well. That was.
The thing is, Netflix must have a couple of
No,
things on there that would be considered, and maybe not anti-SJW, but the kind of stuff that the SJW people would be upset with because they have like a huge library, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure, without a doubt, without a doubt.
It's got to be
But I
something
don't-
on there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure there's something like anti-furry.
Yeah.
because of all the, you know, crazy liberals and stuff who like stupid SJW TV shows and
Like what?
all these other crappy Netflix originals.
Netflix.
Netflix.
Well, it's only if you have multiple Netflix, it's Netflix. Netflix is plural of Netflix.
I'm curious if
Gotcha.
he thinks like House of Cards or Stranger Things is liberal.
I don't know. That would be a good
Well,
follow-up.
you see,
Jared, I want to
when
explore your mind.
when the children went into the evil monster place in the school, that was clear.
If you look at it through
allegory
Jared
for
theory.
communism. Jared response.
Yes.
You know, if we ever get to
Anyways,
talk
guys-
to Just Right again, we need to ask him. It's like, have you studied Jared response theory? And he'll be like, I'm sorry, what is that? And then we're like, oh, it's a very particular lens. It's a very specific lens.
It's very specific.
Oh, who are we kidding? He's never going to talk to us.
He won't talk to us again.
Guys, this is just gonna be a short review. You guys, most of you have seen this movie anyways.
Hey, he said shorter review. It's longer than the fucking The Last Jedi one.
And he barely talked about The Last Jedi during The Last Jedi review, so it wasn't even like a Star Wars discussion.
Well, that video was more of a Force Awakens review in itself, but he didn't really know what movie he was referencing at any point of
was
time,
true.
so...
He confused them at the beginning a little bit here, but
I just can't wait for him to talk about
Force-
Darth Vader's scenes.
oh man, it's gonna be great.
Awakened. So this came out, I believe it was like 3 years ago now. 4 years ago.
Well, you know, whenever it came out, you know,
Oh,
whichever
fucking
year.
no. It would be 3 years this Christmas, but nobody's counting, I suppose.
Yeah, who's counting? Yeah.
About 3 years ago. I remember when I was like going to Target and I saw all these like cutouts, you know, the different Star Wars characters, and I was just thinking to myself like, what the hell? Why are they still doing this? Like,
Like, we'll get to the movie, but let me talk to you about going to Target with my
Dude.
mom.
When he goes there, he's like, he sees all these curses, and he just puts one, he goes down on one knee and puts his hand to his chin, like, and stares at them, and like the workers are like, excuse me, sir.
Could you imagine, like, who's that Greek philosopher who has the statue of him
I
thinking?
think it's just the thinking man.
Oh,
That's anyone
oh,
particular.
okay. I don't know. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
What if
What
we
do
had,
these
like, the
statues
thinking Jared,
mean?
like,
Thank you, Jared.
completely shirtless like this? And
Would,
he's
like
just
rub his belly for like wisdom, like a Buddha statue.
For wisdom.
It's also strange that this is clearly an adult, and he's talking about going to Target with his mom.
Hey man,
I don't think I can tell you the last time I went shopping with my mother.
it's a beautiful experience. I think we can all agree.
I can't even remember the last time I went to Target.
Oh.
I was expecting to get immediately offended too, just like, oh, Star Wars related things. What is this? It's just like, sorry, man. It's okay.
It's so gay. It's much so losers,
They ended it
liberals.
with the prequels, but
Not alpha enough.
you know, I just have to say this. I actually did enjoy the movie.
But did you
And
watch
I think
it all?
Out of the 3 movies that recently came out, the Rogue One, The Last Jedi, and Force Awakens,
The Rogue One.
I think most people.
The Rogue One. It's almost like an incomplete title, like the Rogue One. Whichever one
Dot,
that was,
dot,
the Rogue One. Oh, what time is it on the video for you guys? It's not showing for me.
3
It won't
minutes.
show for me either.
Huh?
3 minutes for me.
All right, let me. Just so that I can scoot back if I need to.
The Rogue One. It's like that. It's
Gravitating
the sequel to The Last Samurai.
Yeah. The Last Samurai, The Last Jedi. The Bushido Awakens.
The Force Awakens, because I don't know why that is, but most people seem to at least be the most tolerant of
Because
that.
I don't know why
Look at this. Look
that
at
is.
this.
I don't know why that is.
Dude, that pause.
I love how he decides to do this in the middle of his video.
Oh man.
Jedi and
goodness.
Force Awakens. I think most people gravitated towards the Force Awakens, because I don't know why that is, but most
He said the reason he's like, I think people gravitated towards this movie is because I don't know why that is. It's like sometimes you forget that his sentence is contradicted itself.
Jared,
most people
You are
Jared, why? Why?
blessed, Jared.
We don't deserve him.
Blessed Jared.
You
seem
really
to
don't.
at least
I like there's a fucking Halloween pumpkin in the back of the fucking room. Like he's fucking ready to go trick or treating.
Well, I mean, he's already got a good costume right now.
It's fucking been there since Halloween. And he just left it there. You know, for next year.
Why bother taking it down?
You should have put it in the safe. Just a random pumpkin for trick or treating.
It has more uses than just
It came
Halloween.
out in
How could you get rid of it?
I'm sorry.
Oh my
it's just like,
God.
he came home October 31st. Put that there, and it's just been sitting there ever since. It is August. It is
Oh
2
my
months
God.
away from the next time you'll need it.
I'm gonna die already. I don't know.
I was
If I
gonna
can
say,
do
guys,
this.
we're already 3 minutes in. Like,
My jaw hurts.
he hasn't even
It
talked
takes a
about the
lot. It
film
takes
yet.
a lot to get my jaw sore, but man, I'm feeling it.
Man, just the fact that he has that little pumpkin in the back, he's got a fucking safe behind his bed.
I don't know why he didn't put the pumpkin in the safe.
No, the
Keep it
safe.
safe for next year.
No, the safe is where he keeps all the half-eaten yo-yos.
Someone gave him a toy. Someone gave him a toy yo-yo on trick or treat, and so he ate it.
He always starts a new yo-yo.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're
the most tolerant of that movie, which I find funny.
Goes for a second.
But anyways,
Oh my god.
I've also heard people say this is
It's a
just
fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cup.
Of course it is.
It is.
He's got to stay internally consistent with his own.
See?
Oh my
You have fucking Ninja Turtles on
No,
it.
like I said, it just makes sense, doesn't it?
And the inside, and it's beat to shit too. He's had that for a while.
I think it
Damn.
says Cowabunga on the bottom of it.
I think so. Oh, he was like, nope, I'm still thirsty.
But anyways, I've also heard people say this is just it's like a clone of A New Hope, Star Wars A New Hope, which I've never really seen. But I would say that probably.
But remember, he's got a video on his channel called "Why the Original Star Wars Movies Are Over."
I love how he's going to give us his perspective on whether or not it was a clone without having seen it.
Just to true. But they probably put enough things in there to where maybe it's just barely, different. And I think it was.
Gotta pick out the earwax.
You're a helpful sentence. Oh my god.
Trying to captivate.
Gotta pick his nose now.
Fans, try to bring them in. But The Last Jedi was a completely new movie, and so was Rogue One. So Disney, I think they were actually pretty smart in doing that. But I just have
financial advice from Jared Genesis. That was a good corporate move.
Disney gets the seal of approval from Jared Genesis.
to say though, when it comes to remakes and stuff like that, like, if a movie's good,
He hasn't talked about the fucking movie at all. Hey, this is an 11-minute video. We're 4 minutes in, and he hasn't said a fucking word.
It's always thoughts that somehow relate to it. It's never the actual thing.
Oh boy.
I don't really.
That's like a Jared Genesis video is like a mystery box.
Hey, I mean, it goes in turn with the Force Awakens. J.J. Abrams loves those mystery boxes.
You never know where it's gonna go or lead.
It's like a box of Jareds. You never know what you're gonna get.
He went to Jared's.
Let's be perfectly honest. We really do not know what we're gonna get with these videos.
Yeah, we should stop judging by these titles. We should pick them at random.
Believe it needs to be remade. That's just how I feel,
Okay.
That's just my own opinion, but
Just his opinion, you
I
guys.
still enjoyed this movie. I thought that it was a good movie. I enjoyed all the special effects, and
He's tired.
He's already struggling to say anything about it.
Yeah, he's like, man, I've been thinking a lot. I'm tired.
My brain's been working on overdrive
It's
for
like-
this one.
If we
He said
could,
literally nothing about the film
if
yet.
we could break the review down. So far, he said it's good. Special effects are good. That's where we are at.
Yeah. He liked it. It's good. He enjoyed the special effects.
Apparently,
Jared is our special effect.
I just have to say this. Like, I haven't seen it.
It's like, look, if there's any time to groom yourself, it's when you're on a webcam making a review for a movie.
Wait, hang on. What was he about to say there? I need to get this full sentence because I have a theory of what he's
Yeah,
about to say, but I need to confirm.
I just have to say this. Like, I haven't seen A New Hope. I've seen maybe bits and pieces of it, but I haven't seen a lot of old Star Wars movies all the way through. Because I felt like George Lucas was somewhat of a tryhard, and he turned his movies down.
Somewhat of a He's like, okay, he's about to deliver a criticism of the OT. It's like, we're ready. Let's go. And it's like, George Lucas is a tryhard.
The director's attitude.
What do you do with
tried
that?
too hard to make good movies, so I'm not gonna watch them.
I have no idea what to make of that. He's a tryhard. Okay.
I was like, yeah, you tried hard.
He said himself that he wanted to make them like soap operas. And I think there's a time and place for everything. And when you try to make something like that a soap opera, it just gets kind of ridiculous.
You haven't seen them. You haven't.
What?
Nothing's as ridiculous as this video, though.
I don't even know what to say. There's nothing to. There's like no foundation to build a response to.
He's trying too hard to make it a soap opera. I don't understand.
That's not to say that a movie can't have substance or story, but George Lucas...
It's not to say that a movie can't have substance.
Just
Thanks.
not. Just not these movies, I guess.
Lucas was
Thank
a
you for your
tryhard, and
insight,
I think
Jared.
He's an extremely overrated movie film director. Sorry to tell you guys
The
that.
screenshot.
I probably would enjoy these newer Star Wars films more.
Yeah, because they have less story and they tried less hard, I guess.
They're not so tryhard.
But, that's just my opinion. That's just me. Everyone's different. I don't have the nostalgia that a lot of people have, and that's another
You
thing.
never saw them.
When I was a kid, I didn't watch Star Wars movie. I thought it was weird. I actually was kind of creeped out by the Stormtroopers. I thought they were scary. I didn't like Chewbacca.
You thought the Stormtroopers are scary?
He like stopped watching it because the Stormtroopers spooked him.
He started to play A New Hope, and Stormtroopers show
like,
up
what
like
is-
12 seconds in. So you're like,
What does that have to do? Hang on, how did you watch The Force Awakens? They're in that. And also, how do you have this perspective that you try harded to make a soap opera when you were afraid of the Stormtroopers? I don't even understand at all.
He hasn't even talked about The Force Awakens.
He keeps finding ways to avoid talking about it.
You know, there's some people like me where I watched like Jurassic Park when I was like 4 years old, and that scared the shit out of me. But then you
Yeah.
have Jared, and he's scared by the Stormtroopers.
Fucking white people, man.
I
Oh,
didn't
that's it.
know what he was hiding under that fur. No, seriously, like, I don't have nostalgia, and if I did have nostalgia, then maybe maybe I would be singing to a different tune, so to speak.
Singing to a different
But
tune.
That's just how.
He's got
Well, he said so to speak.
he's got to serenade that tune.
I would be singing to a different tune, so to speak. Why did you make it so complicated?
How I am, man, and I'm sorry if some people can't accept that. A lot of people get butthurt on my channel, bro. Like, people they cannot handle different opinions. I've learned that about the human race.
Jared Genesis, the philanthropist.
Dude, this is the beginnings of Jared Response Theory. This is it.
Dude, this definitely is the thinking, man.
It all began in Target, 1999.
There's something about humans and their brains. There's some kind of disconnect where they just simply can't handle people who think differently from them. And it's really so sad, but anyways, guys, I know I didn't really review.
Correct.
Why did you title it that?
Yeah. Yeah, like remember after you put in the title as it's rendering. You didn't have to call this The Force Awakens review. You could have called this. You could have called this. I don't know. George Lucas is a tryhard.
Random
he did the
thoughts
same
about
thing in his
things.
Last Jedi. Ended it in like 6 different areas, and he'd be like, "Oh well, you know."
I was about to say, as a Jared aficionado, when he says, anyway, guys, that's the signal for the end of the video, anyway, guys. He says, anyway, guys, when he's ending it. We've still got a while left.
Oh yeah, we're 6.5 minutes in, and he's not said a fucking thing about the movie. Maybe he'll remember. Maybe he'll remember.
That much. But I just have to say, it was a good movie. Like, everything, the acting, the visuals, the fight scenes were beautiful. I mean, just the way it was presented, I thought it was actually a really good movie.
Sure, you did.
So whether or not it was a remake, I still think it is worth watching. If you haven't seen it, if by some chance you haven't seen the Force Awakens,
How does he keep forgetting
He's
the
like that
name of
every single time. He's like, remember what's the name? Oh yeah, The Force Awakens. That's the movie.
I would recommend you do. It's streaming on Netflix. I mean, at least just watch some of it, dude. You know, you don't have to watch a whole movie. Some people, you know, I think people like me and others. Maybe it's just because I have a short attention span, which I think that
you think?
He says this in the midst of like this fucking room that looks like it was a war zone.
And no, it'd be like, so do you remember what you said at the beginning of the video? He'd be like, no, that's long
No.
gone.
It's like it's just been a journey to get here, man.
you can still enjoy a movie without watching all of it.
What?
But if you really enjoy it, you know, if you find yourself really captivated to it, there's just something about it when when you have that feeling where you're just really captivated. That's when you should watch it all.
I'm
But-
sorry, did you just say
You know,
that you don't have to watch the whole thing, but this is a film that really captivates? It's like, apparently not.
Yeah, he said, yeah, if it captivates you, then keep watching.
It's like, it's one of those films where you can just drop out whenever you want.
Just show up whenever you need. The story didn't make any sense anyway.
I was captivated by the bear scene from Annihilation, but by nothing else in that
Tune
terrible
out.
movie.
Tune out both before and after that.
there's nothing wrong with just watching clips of a movie. or half of it. I'm not one of those people that feels like I have to watch all of it. If I don't even like it that much, what's the
very Epicurean philosophy coming from
I have never
Jared
heard
Genesis.
anybody on planet Earth argue this. Like, yeah, you can just watch clips of a film. You don't need to see the whole thing.
Yeah, because if you don't like it, then why watch it? Even if you're gonna review it, if you don't like it, then what's the point?
Well, guys, we gotta remember, no one else in the world uses Jared response theory in the way that Jared uses it. Because you know what? He does it okay the way he does it.
I can just picture him debating Just Right, and then he's like, "Why do you watch the whole movie?" And Just Right's like, "What?"
He's like, Just Right is struggling to come up with an answer. He's like, I never thought about it. It's...
He actually like changes Just Right's mind.
This is the one opponent that Just Right can't break.
I would love to see Jared Genesis in a debate.
Well, you know what? He did call out Ben Shapiro, so I'd love to see him like how long do you think it would take for him to like actually break Ben Shapiro's brain?
A few minutes.
I don't know, man.
If you would be like, "Hello, Ben."
He'd be on the stage. He wouldn't have a shirt on.
Ben would just be like looking at him with like a really.
Are you who I'm supposed to be debating here today?
And then he just like look at him with some really off-put expression, like he
gives him the thinking man
pose. What hell have I walked into?
Stares Julie.
Stares Julie.
It's like, how come you have that stupid hat on, Ben?
This is a yarmulke. I wear it because I'm an Orthodox Jew. My doctor, my wife is a doctor.
Then Ben Shapiro assumes he's wearing a hat because of his hair.
Yeah. Maybe you should take off that bird you're wearing.
Now, a word from our sponsor.
Jared would probably be like, I used to have a haircut that.
Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review.
There you go. That's the second ending.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's 3 minutes left.
He did exactly the same thing in the Last Jedi video.
Keep an eye. I want to see if we get a third anyway, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have trouble remembering that.
Because you're an idiot.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens with this next Star Wars movie. It should be interesting because sorry, my nose itches so much.
just dig deep, man.
Can't you just cut? Why can't you cut? He would have rendered this video. Why can't you cut? Can't you cut? Like, just cut.
Like, he's talking to the mirror as he's doing this. He's talking to the webcam. Like, you know that you're being watched, right? Everybody just go for it. No time like the present.
Well, you know what? There's an authenticity to this that's just unparalleled by any other YouTuber because he is so honest that he will literally pick his nose and clean out his ears and drink right in front of you with his safe in the background, with his little pumpkin there, with his baby wipes on his dresser.
Arm and Hammer. She has 2 of.
You bring all this shit up, and he's just like, I don't understand. What's the problem?
So there's no problem. No problem. Is that a fucking Cat in the Hat thing back there? You see the little hat? You see the little hat, right?
Right by the
red bin, yeah.
The red yo-yo bin.
Oh yeah, I think it is. That's very likely.
With the big green dinosaur in the far right corner.
It's like I see you're a reader, Jared. Do you have any favorite authors? He's like, yes, Dr. Seuss.
Ridiculous. I think I need to blow my nose, but.
What was he looking for? What was he looking for?
Something to blow his nose into.
He was like, "That's my." He saw his bed. And he thought about it. He fucking thought about it.
This guy is a treasure trove.
Maybe he was gonna sneeze, and he was thinking about sneezing onto his bed.
And don't get the wrong idea, folks. We would encourage subscribing. We would say this is one of the
this is very
better channels on
like
YouTube.
genuinely, if you can subscribe to him and just make sure that he keeps making videos, I mean, that's all we need in life.
To the
is more
point
Jared.
where Wolf gets him as a guest on his podcast. That's the goal.
Yeah,
I've already subbed and thumbed up, man. I'm there. I'm fucking.
yeah, guys, comment and tell him that I want him on my podcast, and I will do anything to have him on my podcast. literally anything to have him on.
Oh,
I think I need to blow my nose, but. Anyways, new Star
dab
Wars
for your
movie.
nose.
Yeah, should be interesting. I don't
Didn't
know
you just
what
say
they're
anyway,
gonna
guys,
try to
again?
do.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that was 3.
Let's double check. Just make sure. Just making sure.
New Star Wars movie.
It's just before that.
Should be interesting. I don't know what they're gonna try to do, but I have to say though that I really did enjoy that dude. That fucking what's his name? The guy with the long hair.
Oh my god, I
think he's like-
didn't know his name.
Kylo?
I was going to say, let's
So-
assume, for his
so
benefit,
they-
that this is Kylo he's talking about.
I think
So-
it could be Ray, but
Well, no,
I think that Ray's a dude.
He referred to Kylo as the guy with the long hair in the podcast we did, and that was 7 months after he posted this video. So
So he learned his name, is what he's saying.
he learned nothing.
You learned absolutely nothing. He's still going off memory.
Darth Vader's son. Or no, it's not. That's fucking Skywalker.
I guess Luke did have long
he's
hair.
Harrison Ford's son. Han Solo's son.
That's like the thing the whole film runs on. That's like the center of the film.
He caught himself. He caught himself. Took him a while, but he remembered that Luke was Darth Vader's.
But remember, he
Right.
still thinks that Rey is the one that killed Han Solo in this movie.
That's true. I guess he's never been corrected.
The guy with he looked kind of like emo with the big nose and the black
That's
hair.
Jewish. Not
Are you asking us, Jared? This we
Is
came
that-
for a review.
Is that a typical trait of emo? Big nose?
I guess it is now in the Jared lore.
I was going to say, it's Jared Law, so it's definitive, but I have never heard that before. Emos have big noses. It's like,
Yeah, I thought that was a Jew thing, like Ben Shapiro.
I have to get my book of stereotypes.
Ah,
He kills Han Solo at the end. Sorry guys for the spoiler.
He did this in The Last Jedi too.
Sorry for the spoiler.
Where he just like says, "Oh, this person died. Sorry for this."
Do you also love, by the way, that a lot of people will bring up a spoiler because they want to talk about it, but he's literally just gone. He dies. It's a spoiler. So anyway, guys.
Yeah, so that was a spoiler.
At the very least, he takes upwards of a year to make a video review on anything. Because at this point, this was like 2 months away from The Last Jedi coming out. So, at that point, at least everyone already knows.
So what's interesting is that he has another channel called Brother Jared, and because when I subbed, here I'll put that here for later viewing for you gentlemen. But what's interesting is that when I subbed to him, it got recommended, and one of the recommendeds was Boogie.
Wait, what? Well, they associate Boogie with Jared Genesis.
I guess for some reason they do. I don't know, man. I think oof.
Brother Jared, does he still actively upload there?
His last one was 11 months ago, but it's still. I
Oh.
mean, that's the guy.
Brotherhood
well.
of Jared.
As long as I know every single Jared channel, I'll be fine.
You would have purchased the Jared Genesis anthology.
I want to write a book about this man. Like,
Like a biography. just the front of the book is just Jared.
oh my god! And on the Brother Jared channel, it shows him having the 2 mattresses.
Oh,
So
definitely.
he did have them.
It does.
What if his chairs is upside down?
Did he fucking eat him? He's got like a giraffe toy on the Dabbing on My Haters video.
It would explain his weight gain. Just grew too big for his shirts.
That's why he doesn't wear them.
What happened to his guitar?
Taco
Missing
Bell
this one.
FEMA camps now in place. Like what the fuck?
Dude, the pause that is right now.
Review.
Oh my god!
The way it's paused right now would be in like one of those Renaissance paintings.
That's like a downward thrust title. It's like a downward thrust fucking.
Here's one: homosexuality and why it's a sin.
I would love to see that. Did the Holocaust really happen?
Dude, this man is a treasure trove.
Dude, the Holocaust one, it's been identified as inappropriate or offensive.
It's I don't understand how it's up. I would have thought like you'd get fucking plenty of trouble for that, but whatever.
I understand and wish to proceed.
Oh my god. I understand and wish to proceed.
Oh my god, he's got like 6 piercings in his ear.
I know. One of them's like a
Both ears.
It's like an industrial bolt.
Dude, he looks like an actual 70s hippie right now, and he fits in weirdly perfectly.
He has an Avatar review. A Jack review.
Jack? Is there a friend of his he's reviewing?
Well, I'm searching for the word review, and there are 30 returns. Oh my god.
That Free Willy one. Boogie's weight loss surgery fail.
Circle review.
Fail.
Review, Stranger Things. Trapped in
Fruit.
Paradise. Bad Santa.
Oh my.
2.
Oh god, here's one. Free watermelon and fried chicken in a purple hat.
That's the title?
That is the entire title. It's 43 seconds long.
Jared is an auteur. He's a revolutionary. He'll be looked at as a prophet when we're all
A personal
dust.
message to my trolls. World War III is about to happen. I posted that 2 years ago.
Well,
AMD versus Intel. The Autist Wars continue. Is life just a simulation? Wow.
no, I don't want to believe you're not real, Jared.
We
All right,
need to
so-
believe you're real.
Back to
we should
Star
wa-
Wars. It's
I
2
was gonna
minutes
say,
left.
if we get these 2 minutes out of the way, I'll actually start reading the super chats. I feel guilty ignoring everybody.
Growing up white and poor.
Yeah, I really enjoyed his performance. That guy's a really good actor. Whoever that guy is. He was also in The Last Jedi.
I would assume Kylo Ren would be
Yes, because he didn't die in this one, and he's central to the plot. He will be in the sequel to the film.
It's not like he was in the trailer or anything.
He's also in the next one.
He was in Rogue One. I don't even remember.
Wait, what? Wait.
Finished that movie, Jedi. Maybe he was in Rogue One. I don't even remember. I haven't finished that movie yet.
I haven't finished it yet.
I haven't finished Rogue One review in progress. Also, Kylo Ren might be in it.
I'll probably be finishing Rogue One here pretty soon, and I'll go ahead and give you guys a review.
Well, it's been 7 months and he still hasn't finished that one. So
Yeah, it takes a lot of time to gather your thoughts. Okay.
I
we
just
gotta
wanna
wait
end
for these quality videos.
Oh,
this video by simply saying this to the haters. Guys, listen.
yeah, MauLer. Yeah, MauLer, you hater of The Force Awakens.
I am absolutely a fan.
This is addressed to you. So listen up.
All right.
By simply saying this to the haters of Force Awakens, guys, listen. You're letting your nostalgia make you that way. This movie, Force Awakens, it wasn't a bad movie. Whether or not it stayed true to the roots of Star Wars, I mean,
How would you know?
it's kind of a
Yeah,
You still haven't watched.
yeah. Take off those nostalgia goggles, MauLer. This movie was great. I mean, the fucking special effects. Kylo Ren was in it.
irrelevant. I mean, of course it should, but I'm just saying, even if it didn't, excuse me, even if it didn't all the way, it was still a good fucking movie, man. And you can't deny.
Well, there you go,
I mean,
MauLer. You better
Can't deny it.
you better delete that script now
Fuck.
and start working on something else
I am
because
definitely
Jared Genesis owned you.
I'll be defying the message of Jared if I release my videos.
Exactly.
Imagine
How can
getting
you do
this
that?
far into your script and your review and your clips and footage, and then Jared just knocks it out right
I
here.
might actually. I've already made something of an intro that I'm really proud of, and I might actually inject him into it now just because of that quote where he's like, "You can't deny it's good."
Please. And if I watch a video and I just randomly see Jared's face pop up on the screen,
I'm gonna make a note. Jared
day.
review
I will
Oh
be
my
so happy if you do that.
9:20. That should be enough, and I will remember.
Some of you guys, you're just. I think a lot of people have a hard time accepting change. That's what it all boils down to. They don't want an inch of anything moved, you know, from their childhood. You know, they don't want an inch of anything changed from their childhood. And I
You just said that.
I said the same sentence twice.
It's all I could have swore that I said that before.
pathetic, you know, because really, you know, if stuff was always the same, that would get boring, you know. Stuff like Star Wars, it has to evolve.
I know this because I haven't seen it.
And you know, if it happens to evolve in a way that you don't like it, you know, that's probably just because you cling onto your childhood way too much.
No. Klingons are Star Trek. This is Star Wars. This is different. This is different.
Much, and you're just kind of stuck living in the past. But anyways, guys, there's a little side.
Anyway,
rant.
guys.
Anyways, guys. What is that, number 5 now?
I think so. This could be the real one, though, Wolf.
I think in the 11 minutes here, he's managed to talk about The Force Awakens for about 45 seconds.
How long do you think he's going to talk about having friends in it?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Maybe that video will be The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. If I had to rate this movie, I'd probably give it a solid 8 out of 10. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching.
Anyways, guys.
Also,
6 times.
the ending is really awesome. If you haven't seen the ending, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen it, I mean, you know what I'm
If you haven't seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Actually,
Caught himself.
talking about. Luke Skywalker plays a very short role. And trust me when I tell you that he didn't have to study his lines very hard because he doesn't exactly say anything. But
Thanks for
the
your own
movie ended
joke.
really on a nice note. I thought it was pretty cool.
thanks for telling us that we're going to love it.
Oh, man. Yeah, just change it back to green, that icon to green, and it won't amplify it.
Oh.
Oh, that
Good
was
point, yeah.
great. I think I felt like I was there in the theater.
He's up 20 subs since this started.
You gotta wonder where the fuck this all came from.
Well, now we got to watch his friends video. It's like, how are we going to find out how Jared makes friends?
So I'll just take this sec to acknowledge the super chats. We got has anyone relevant rewritten TFA or The Last Jedi yet? Which yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I'm afraid. Malin Kaisner. Top 10 anime crossovers. Love all you guys' stuff. That was from Party
Oh, nice.
Almsevi.
Thank you.
Jared for YouTube Rewind 2018.
Please. Yeah.
Dude, if he actually tinned up, that would be fantastic.
Oh, jeez.
Have you guys played KOTOR 1 or 2, which is better? I haven't played neither.
I played one, but it was so long ago, I wouldn't take much of my opinion into consideration. It was ages ago.
Yeah, last time I played the first one was
Yeah, like
back
on the
when I was a
Xbox.
little kid. Yeah, same here. And I don't even know if I finished that, so I don't remember anything about it aside from like Caden from Mass Effect is in it.
All I know is that everyone says they're amazing.
I heard
yeah,
a lot of criticism about the second
And
one.
if you don't like
Finished,
it, then you're just living in the past. and you
everybody
just need to
wants
accept
me to play
that,
them, though. Everyone's like, you must
Yeah.
play them. I'll get around to it eventually, I do promise. I think Jared's been eating one of too many yo-yos recently, from Hudson. $10 for each string on that poor bass guitar in the back. Does he actually only have one string on it? From the Rookie Critic, hey guys, made a YouTuber appreciation vid on Rags. We'll be doing one for Wolf and MauLer next month, and then Top Hat is next. And why the fuck is he shirtless? Thanks for.
Because he grew out of his
'Cause
shirts.
He doesn't need a shirt. He's beyond shirts.
I was gonna say I don't know why he's choosing to be shirtless. It's not. I don't know if he thinks that's like. Do you think he thinks it's a good thing? He's
I
like,
think
this
Jared
helps.
Genesis does have like a rag. He has Rags video, at least one.
Oh, I saw one.
Oh yeah. I was just saying that. I don't know if he thinks it benefits him to be shirtless. Like, it has some kind of.
It adds to the effect.
There's like seasons of Jared Genesis, and this is the one where he takes his shirt off. It's like we're waiting for it to come back.
So I want you to understand that I'm gonna post
Another
this picture, and this is the video, and I want you to look at this. This is.
Put that on the screen though.
That is the thumbnail for his video called "Watching Rags Expose Me." That's the thumbnail he went with. Of the 3 options presented, he felt like this was the best.
Wait, hang on. That's just 1 month ago. Was that about one of the podcasts, or was that something else?
I don't know.
Do you reckon we should watch that one?
Maybe. Yeah, we can do that.
Maybe we should just only watch Jared Genesis videos.
The whole stream.
Jared Genesis Friday or something.
This money is for Jared to replenish his yo-yo supply from Christopher McClure. I'm sorry I have to donate. This whole stream is too majestic. Well,
Oh my
thank you very much. Oh my god, yeah. I don't know. This man is there's no
Why would you
compliment
thumbs down that
would work
video? You
enough.
gotta upvote it. We gotta keep him alive.
We just watched a segment from Every Frame of Pause, or EFAP. Hosted by YouTubers MauLer, Rags, and Fringy, and joined by a cycling variety of guests across the internet, they critically analyze media with exhaustive detail while pausing at every single frame. Subscribe to MauLer's channel to catch new episodes live on Saturdays, and tune into the EFAP channel to see full episodes, movie and TV commentaries, and gaming streams. You can also subscribe here to EFAP Highlights for daily highlights, supercuts, and shorts. Links to all the relevant channels can be found in the description section below, as well as links to the original videos and ways to support the crew. Thanks for watching.